anything else Beverly
Oh.
related or yeah?
Well, I want to talk about Southern Charm, guys. Great, one of the best seasons in a really,
That's
really long time.
what I'm hearing. Okay, tell me why. Why was it so good? Why?
You know why? And I just sat down with the Southern Charm cast. Oh, do I want to call this person a cast member? I just sat down with somebody from Southern Charm. And this is why I said this on the air with this person, which will come out.
Oh
It's
my God.
like
If this is
Vanderpump.
who I think it is, this is going to be so big.
Oh, wow. It's like Vanderpump. I feel that, well, I think two reasons. First of all, it's like the male housewives, first of all. You have like OGs or people that were there since season two, and Craig and Shep and Austin. And like, when did this show become, the women come and go? The real rocks of this show are the guys. And I think it's so interesting. It's like the male housewives. I think, but that's one reason. But I really think the reason is because it is real, true, intertwined relationships like Vanderpump. I mean, these people, for the most part, whether it was on the screen or off the screen, have known each other for like decades. And not everyone. We tried to bring in new people. I was just asked, what do you think of the two new guys on the air? And I'm like, well, one of them is named Rod, and the other one's name, I don't know. I know he was gay and probably stunt casted because you needed a gay character for, to check the box. And I don't remember his name. So we try to bring in some new people. I think Vanita, I don't know. I don't really know what she adds. I don't really know what Leva has added. I mean, just right off into Southern hospitality at this point. I think we're definitely going to have a cast shakeup. We're going to change out the cast a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Look, I think Leva, and I'm sure they're going to keep Vanita, but I think Leva and the two new guys will probably be gone. I think JT was a great addition, love him or hate him. It was a great season of Southern Charm, one of the best in forever. And I think it's because it's like Vanderpump. You have this Taylor, she was dating Shep, and then she kissed Austin. It really is incestuous within the group. You have Paige from Summer House making appearances. And
Yes.
it just was a good season. It just was a good season. One of the best ones in a really long time. Really.
Wow. Did you see that Craig and Austin are going to be opening a new neighborhood tavern in Charleston?
I
Maybe,
did.
maybe that's where the money is. Maybe you and I should be opening a bar. It seems like Jack's, Tom and Tom.
I
I
don't
don't know. Now
know.
these guys, it's going to be a neighborhood tavern dubbed, by the way. Charleston has grown so much in the last few years and brought in a lot of travelers. So we wanted to create a space where locals and travelers could hang out together and enjoy the neighborhood, Craig told the outlet. Here's my question though. So, um, Craig and Paige, are they getting married or not? Because I mean, I don't see this woman living her life in Charleston, but I guess I don't think he's leaving now. We're opening a bar, right? I mean, is was that the big debate this
Well,
season?
his pillow company is there and he has a warehouse. And look, I think, first of all, it's only an hour away on a plane. I think when they get married and actually have children, it is a great place to raise your children. I mean,
Yeah, it's beautiful. I went for the first time this past spring. I was like, oh my God.
it's
One of the women
beautiful.
from Southern Charm who'd been on it is now like a bartender at one of the nightclubs or something. So she's a
Oh,
bottle
I
waitress,
wonder.
redhead. Trying to think of
Not Catherine Dennis.
no, no. She'd been on, I think, several seasons ago. And I think she was like a friend of, or
Hmm.
anyway. I'll have to
Let's
find
get
her.
back. Let's
Yeah.
get back to us on that one. I mean,
A
look,
great
I mean,
town. Yes.
you need a shitload of money to live in Manhattan with children. Your children, they don't have to go to private school. I mean, there's public schools like Bronx School of Science, but really, they kind of do. If you're in New York, you have to kind of go to private school. So now you look at like the suburbs, which is like Westchester and Jersey and Long Island, and they're all good. They're great suburbs. They really are. But what it costs to live in Long Island, New Jersey, near the city, like where Jackie lives, or I mean, even the Maj. I mean, um,
Well,
she's
also, it's not like New York or Los Angeles or California are like particularly business friendly. I mean, I doubt Craig is, itching to move his business to
he's
New
not
York.
moving to New York.
They,
So why can't they just live in? So I mean, but like it's
yes, they
really
will, right?
expensive. So it's much cheaper in Charleston. Live there, give the kids there, and Paige will fly to New York twice a week to do her, mind you, when you're doing your online influencing shit, you can look, I find myself spending more and more time in the Hamptons. And when I'm there, I feel like I've like kind of dropped out of society a little bit in like a good way. I was talking to your friends about this the other night.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's like I mean, I guess it's easy for me to say this because then I get up and leave and go to two major cities, but it's nice when you have like a nice, easy way of life. It's nice for like a
Oh, it is.
minute.
It is wonderful. I mean, Charleston is like when I was there this spring, I'm like, I could see how you could get into this. It just has
Yeah.
that. If you've been to Savannah, Georgia, if you've been to New Orleans, it just has that big, easy feel. It's just that I love the Spanish moss. It's a vibe. It is a vibe, honey. It's a vibe. We're trying to get sober on this show, but it is like
We
grab
are
a beer,
trying.
head out on a boat, and just live in that sunshine, that southern life, that southern hospitality. Everybody's sweet, everybody's your neighbor.
Everybody's sweet, everybody's your neighbor. It does remind me of Savannah. So I don't know. Look, I mean, after saying Melissa was 100% going to be fired, I should stop with my predictions. It wouldn't shock me if Paige moved there when they got married. I think that they seem like, to me, they seem like a Dorit and PK. You can say what you want. I just see it working. I see Craig and Paige actually working out.
Oh,
I gotta go with my gut on this one,
well,
babes.
they've been together quite a long time now, right? It's been what, how many years? Good couple years.
They've been together for quite a while, and but it was a great season. Shep, talking about getting sober, Shep has admitted on a few weeks ago on part 2 of the reunion that he blacked out at BravoCon completely and does not remember anything, and that he really has had a come into Jesus moment, and that he is addicted to hard alcohol and shots. And he will not be doing hard alcohol and shots, but he will only be drinking beer going forward. So
Try it. Good
I
luck.
guess if you drink 25 beers, isn't that equivalent to like a couple martinis? So, I mean, I don't know if that's
I
really
I mean,
going to.
some people who don't have a problem swear off certain types of alcohol, right? Certain types of alcohol just make you a little bit crazier. I'm sure it's the same way with other substances. So maybe, but I think seems like he's had alcohol pop up in his life. I don't know. It's hard. Look, I get that's the part of Bethany's reality reckoning. I understand. They're all opening bars. There is this level of drinking, I think, that's
Where
makes
is Bethany's
everything
reality reckoning?
nowhere. I don't think. I guess maybe they're working Mark Garagos. They're probably working behind the scenes, right?
No, I think we've moved on. I think Bethany got
Oh,
over her
Mark's taking on
podcast.
other clients.
She's
Okay.
over her podcast. Her latest thing is she's pissed. And did you see that viral video that went around? This is in your world, your TikTok world. You're very hip and young, Sarah.
Oh,
By the
thank you.
way, in my building over here in Hollywood, I mean, it's so annoying. Like, there are so many, I mean, only in LA, there are so many like TikTokers